I really like how when Emma was talking to Lewis and was trying to say, like, do we have to kill each other? Like, do we really have to do this? She ends off the entire negotiations with, you also would be able to survive. And I'm like, yo, Emma, did you just do what I think you just did? You legit just threatened Lewis. That's what she did. She did that. That's why he kind of started laughing and why he said, I thought you lost your nerve. That is why he acted like that, was because at first it looked like she was just acting very naive. She wasn't going to fight him at all. But then all of a sudden when she said that then you could leave and with your life, you could survive, he's like, oh, so she's willing to kill me if it comes down to it. That's what he was basically saying. He's like, I just need to push the right buttons. And the way she said that, it just shows how Emma, as our main character, she is not normal. I mean, we've seen this many times already in The Promised Neverland, that she has a dark side to her. She's a little bit twisted. Like, she's a good person. She's innocent. She's very naive. That is something that has been pointed out. But at the same time, she has a darker aspect to her personality to where she'll do something that is pretty heinous if she must do so. And we haven't really seen her push that threshold of her personality. We've never seen her, like, cross a line. But I do believe that that could potentially happen with Lewis if he pushes the right buttons with her character. But putting that aside for a moment, I want to talk about the bullet scene. Lewis did not just dodge bullets that came at him. It appears that he grabbed every single bullet. Now, at first glance, that's pretty scary. Like, this man just grabbed a bunch of bullets that were flying at him in midair. That's savage. But at the same time, even though it is scary, it is definitely above human dexterity and stamina, strength, whatever. It's above what humans can actually do. There is something that was obvious from that final scene of the chapter. In the panel, where you see him holding a bunch of bullets in his hand, you see to where he has a hole in his cape. On the bottom right part of the panel, you will see a hole in the bottom part of his cape. Now, at first glance, you're like, that doesn't matter. It's just a hole in his cape. It didn't hit him. But that's the thing, though. That shows that Lewis is not perfect. He is not someone that can dodge everything, or at the very least grab everything. That means that the bullet got that close to where it went through his clothing, and he probably had to dodge it. Instead of grabbing it, he had to dodge it, which shows that there was something he was not necessarily able to grab. So his speed is limited. He doesn't have, like, insane speed to where he can grab everything. He did have a bullet go through his cape. That is something very important from that panel. Another thing, too, if you look very closely while in his right hand when he's holding the bullets, you see how there's smoke coming out of his wrist. Now, I can't really see by the way the angle of the panel is done, but it looks like maybe Lewis got hit in the arm or the wrist, maybe grazed or whatever, or his clothing got grazed. It looks like he got hit in some way on his wrist, because you see smoke coming out of it, and it most likely would indicate that he's regenerating or something like that. So, I just wanted to point out the fact that most likely he did get hurt, and it does show that there is a limit to what he's capable of, and they just need to exploit that weakness. Now, if I had to assume anything, most likely that's a blind spot. That's where his blind spot is, because near his right hand, when he's holding up the bullets, that's where his monkey is. His monkey is on his shoulder. Now, we don't really know what correlation the monkey has with Lewis. That really hasn't been brought up at all, but many have speculated that maybe the monkey is actually Lewis. It's like his real body, his real part of his, like, brain, and where his main eye is. Most likely that's what the monkey is. That's what many have said. But whatever the case may be with the monkey, you can see that if his arm did get hurt, most likely he blocked the monkey. He put his arm up, blocked the monkey, and took the bullet in his arm instead of allowing the monkey to get hit. That could be what happened. So maybe there is a weakness. There is something they could aim for, but it really comes down to how they handle it. But anyways, getting off of that, though, let's talk about Emma's situation right now. She's really bad off. She's not giving up, obviously. She's fighting to the bitter end. She's not giving up. but it's really bad because only Nigel is sitting there up in the like the building about to shoot. He's the only one there. Now we know Ray and Voldemort is basically heading over there, but that's it. Now Ray is very good, and so is Voldemort. They're exceptional gunsmen. They can shoot pretty well, especially what we saw from the last chapter. But at the same time, though, after seeing this man demonstrate the fact that he can grab bullets and stuff, it's definitely going to be hard to kind of shoot this man's mask off or even put him down with a bullet, unless there is something that they can exploit when it comes to his weakness. So that's what it really does come down to. At the end of the day, I feel like what really is going to determine this matchup is most likely a battle of wits, who can outsmart each other, and also negotiations. Even though Emma's negotiations failed with Lewis, I do believe that we're going to have another little moment for maybe Emma to talk to Lewis and negotiate, or someone else to negotiate with him, because think about it. Once again, Lewis, he wants to hunt again. That's what he wants. That's his main objective. So if he can wait over 1,000 years since the last time he was truly able to hunt, then he can probably wait a little bit longer to have Emma break out and then have humans come back for they can have, a big fight. I could definitely see him allowing Emma to lead because of that. I've been talking about this consistently, but that most likely is the only way our characters are probably going to get out of this, but most likely because of Lewis's insane strength, how he's able to just capture bullets and stuff, even if he did get hit 1 or 2 times. The fact is the man was able to do something that was so inhuman. How are you supposed to compete with something like that? If he's able to do something like that, he could definitely get into a fist fight and just manhandle a human like it is nothing, which that is something I do want to talk about. So the man, when he was shocked about Emma's resolve, like he thought that Emma's resolve was breaking or whatever, it looked like the monkey started talking. Now, this once again could just be the way the angle of the panel was done or the speech bubble, but it looked like the monkey was talking, or at the very least very shocked because of Lewis's reaction. So either Lewis is disconnected from the monkey and the monkey was just shocked, or that was the monkey actually talking, but very briefly because of just how it was done. I could be wrong there, but I just wanted to point out the way that panel was kind of drawn. It just could be the artwork, playing mind games. So, yeah, anyways, getting into the first part of the chapter, Adam is missing. Adam is legit missing. He is nowhere to be found right now. Now, if I had to assume anything, he's probably going to play a big role in taking down Lewis. If Lewis has to be taken down, I do see Adam playing a crucial part. And the reason why is because he definitely is strong. He may not be the most intelligent. He may be repeating, the barcode on, Norman. But he definitely is strong. There's just no way the way his body is built that he is a weakling. And so when you look at everything, he most likely might be able to manhandle, at the very least overpower Lewis if he gets near him. And I could definitely see, Adam sacrificing himself, because at the end of the day, he is not really that important. He's just a clone of Norman that's not that intelligent, and the only real reason he is a part of the plot right now is to let us know that Norman is alive, and if Emma finds out about the numbers and stuff and the correlation to, Norman, then obviously they're going to go and find out where that came from and try to find, Norman, see if he is still alive. So the main thing here is I feel like Adam could easily be put on the chopping block because, he most likely might try to overpower Lewis, hold him in place while they, get rid of him and take him down. That's where the story could potentially go with Adam just now up missing, unless he's a traitor for whatever reason. Now, anyways, that's pretty much about it when it comes to this chapter of The Promised Neverland. It's a pretty simple and quick chapter, but enjoyable nonetheless. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below, how you felt about this week's chapter. Did you enjoy it? Did you hate it? Please be honest in the comments below. And I love you guys. Please be safe, stay healthy. Chibi out.